Ever felt like you were stuck in a bad workplace? I had this experience. I used to hate going to work every morning because of the awful atmosphere I worked in. It wasn't only the amount of work, it was also the unwavering pessimism, the absence of encouragement, and the conviction that my contributions were not valued enough. Back then, I would have liked to read The Culture Question: How to Create a Workplace Where People Like to Work. This smart book gives a step-by-step guide on creating a fun and productive work environment. Any organization can become a vibrant community by implementing the practical suggestions and methods provided by the writers: Randy Grieser, Eric Stutzman, Wendy Lewin, and Michael LeBoon. The Culture Question will provide you with the tools you need to establish a motivated, engaged, and valued work environment, whether you're a manager, employee, or business owner. You can create an environment at work that is beneficial to all parties involved by adhering to the concepts described in this book. Come along and discover how to build a productive, happy workplace by joining our community. Give our channel a like and subscribe. Let's now discuss the main lessons this book has to offer. The first lesson is that values and purpose are important. Okay? So what's the main concept here? Consider it this way. All organizations have a mission, but not all employees are aware of it or feel a connection to it. When a business explains its mission and core values in plain terms, it makes it easier for employees to align and understand how their job fits into the larger scheme. Here's how you can apply this. Start by ensuring that the goals and core principles of your business are clear and regularly communicated. For example, incorporate them into company meetings, regular messaging, and onboarding materials. Everyone receives a consistent reminder of the company's values and the significance of their position in this way. For you, what's in it? Employee engagement goes beyond simply clocking in and out when they are aware of the company's mission. They see their function as a part of a bigger goal, which makes their work more satisfying and motivates them to contribute to the company's success. Examining an example will help. Let's say Emma works for a digital business that focuses on increasing accessibility to education. She observes every day how her work contributes to the creation of resources for educators and students. She is more motivated to succeed because she feels that her work is having an impact on education, and she feels more connected to her work. Now, let's explore the second important lesson. Fulfilling work increases contentment. What is the main idea then? Effective communication is essential. Having a mission statement stashed away on a web page or in a manual is insufficient. Your team needs to hear about your mission and core values from you regularly. This is how to make it function. Include the goals and core values of your business in all that you do. Discuss them in team meetings, write about them in emails, and honor them at business functions. Your organizational culture will naturally include these ideas more and more as you convey them. What makes this important? There is a sense of alignment and unity among your team members when they comprehend and witness the company's goal being lived out. When workers understand how their everyday efforts contribute to the larger aims, they feel more a part of their job and each other. Let's examine a real-world illustration. Let's say Alex works for a business that promotes sustainability and innovation. The corporation often posts tales of its goods' beneficial effects on the environment. Knowing that his work advances these ideals makes Alex happy and inspired. The core of the third lesson is the importance of leadership in culture. What is the main idea then? When workers believe their jobs and projects matter and advance a greater cause, they are engaged in meaningful employment. It's important to discover meaning and fulfillment in your work, not just to complete a task. Here's how to apply this in real life. Assign work based on each employee's interests and strengths as a starting point. Ensure they comprehend how their efforts affect the business and the overarching goal. Make any necessary revisions and follow up frequently to make sure they are happy with their job. What is the advantage? Employee engagement and motivation increase when they recognize the importance of their work. They are passionate about changing the world and producing outcomes, not just logging hours. Now let's examine a real-world case. Assume Jamie is employed at an animal protection nonprofit. Jamie's task for the project is to design a fresh outreach initiative. She's happy since she understands that her efforts will promote animal welfare and encourage donations. Let's go on to the fourth important lesson. Developing connections is essential. What is the main idea then? The culture of the workplace is greatly influenced by leaders. A more upbeat and stimulating work environment results when they put people first by recognizing their efforts, empathetically responding to others, and offering support. This is how to get it to happen. In addition to listening to their worries and giving regular feedback, leaders should actively interact with their staff, as well as making sure that everyone feels heard and appreciated, create opportunities for growth and development. What advantages does it offer? A supportive environment where workers feel valued and inspired is fostered by leaders who prioritize people. Stronger team cohesion, improved performance, and increased job satisfaction follow from this. Let's examine an actual case. Consider Maria, a marketing company team leader. She stays in constant communication with her staff, hears their suggestions, and supports them through any difficulties. Her crew is more engaged and gives their best work because of her encouraging demeanor. Managing conflict constructively is the final and most important lesson. What, then, is the main idea? A productive workplace requires team members to develop deep, meaningful relationships with one another. Relationships based on personal connection promote trust, cooperation, and a feeling of community. This is how you can put it into action. Through team-building exercises, social gatherings, and open lines of communication. Promote regular team interactions. Provide areas where workers can socialize with one another outside of the office. Why is it beneficial? Significant relationships among coworkers increase the likelihood of productive collaboration, mutual support, and role commitment. Building a network of support where everyone feels involved and appreciated is key. Let's examine an actual case. Envision Jake working as a project manager for a software company. He sets up frequent get-togethers and team lunches so that coworkers may bond and exchange stories. His team's ability to form solid bonds and collaborate more effectively is aided by this strategy. I'm going to stop now. I hope you enjoyed and learned from this video. Recall that building a sense of community, belonging, and purpose at work is just as important as meeting financial targets when it comes to establishing a happy workplace. For more articles on workplace productivity and culture, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please ask any questions you may have in the comment section.